but now they're going to be flying away. It's a 150 mark, and it's still going to be two men that clears their bars or their barriers together as a one as they go now. The final 100 meters. It is the men 400 meter hurdles. A bit of a stutter there in lane number 3, but it's going to be the man in lane 5 that's going to be powering on. In lane 4, will they push each other? No, sir. Lindo will be pushing here at the end. Surely, 400 meters, the very first sparks flying here. So it's going to be a lovely day. It's going to be a powerful day, starting with the 400 meter hurdles. And the big guys have descended here in Potchefstroom once again. 1 and 2 from the national championships. These guys were taking each other head to head as they powered forward in the men's shot put. But how about this? Look at the javelin as well. The silver medalist, South African silver medalist. Grobler also in the house. Gold medalist high jump in the mix. Paulings is also in the house. What a star-filled day. What a beautiful day. Patience Singila back in Potchefstroom once again. But how about coach and the man from Namibia in the orange there, Roger Haitenge. The man is in the house looking in fine form. So the triple jump sees a lot of sparks also to fly. If you've just joined us, welcome to Potchefstroom. It's a beautiful day here. Next up will be the women 400 meter hurdles. So it's yet again, the names have descended. See, in a women's final. So looking like we're going to have the 25-year-olds going up in against, or the 20-year-olds against the senior women. It's Yara van Staden in lane 1 from Tux. Alongside her Youth Junior Olympics gold medalist Giselle Magerman. Oh, she had a beautiful run in the women's 400 meter hurdles. She took them to task on that encounter. She had a powerful run, but nonetheless, 2019 gold medalist in the house. Snay van der Walt. It took Wendanel to an emphatic showdown in that 400 meter hurdles. And then we've got the very same in the house. Wendanel is lining up. It's going to be a lovely one to see. So the lineup is as follows. In lane 3, Giselle Magerman. Lane number 4 belongs to Wendanel, South African queen, crowned yet again this year in the Caesar Medical Fund ASA Senior Track and Field Combined Championships. Snay van der Walt, 2019 gold medalist, lines up in 5. So looking at them while they prepare themselves, looking at Anay as well here. I saw Lene lost about a week ago, and I was thinking to myself, oh boy, is she going to run against Anay once again? But it's not to be, as she's already left for Norway on Tuesday. So nonetheless, it will be Rautenbach that's going to be taking on the 400 meter champs from Namibia. So the 3 top girls in the country as far as hurdles is concerned are going to be squaring off yet again against each other. So it is with no surprise that ACNW is hosting its 8th meet. And with that, all these meets that ACNW has been lining up and putting up for us there saw ACNW at the National Track and Field Championships crowned second behind Athletics Gauteng North. So it is a big one. So from the Gauteng North, in the colors of Tuks, Magerman, Youth Olympics gold medalist, 8-time national champion in lane number 5, an Olympian in the mix, Wendanel. And in lane number 6, how about the young talent of Sanay van der Walt? It's going to be a mouth-watering one in lane 5, rather.
Senior women 400 meters, hurdles, honor marks. Sit.
Well, Nell rises first. As will it be the same showdown they had at Best Met Tuks? Will it be the same one as when Donnell was chased down? Well, she is now putting them to the sword. She's now putting down the hammer. And already early on, she's taken the lead from Van der Walt on the outside. Magerman trying to catch up on the inside. It's still Donnell trying to qualify for the Olympics once again, to raise the flag of South Africa once again high. Donnell in a class of her own. Donnell hits the 100-meter mark, and it's Magerman who's going to chase down Van der Walt. It's going to be a lovely fight there for the second position, but for the gold, it's going to be once again Donnell as she powers to that line. 55 with 55.54, and a lovely fight here for the second position. Boy, oh boy, she just showed once again that form is just temporary. Class is forever. What a legacy here by Donnell. Once again delivering and showing the good stuff. It is incredible to watch. From here, straight on, we head into the 400-meter flat. So wonderful spectacle here. If you are just joining us via Squared Sports, welcome to Potchefstroom. It is a star-studded field and a track as we see the big guns descending upon Potchefstroom. The man in the orange top there from UJ is a Namibian top star, triple jumper. Coach himself, Roger. It is good to have you once again in Potchefstroom. But how about these big names lining up here? Let me give you all of them as they line up. So the triple jump is going to see some sparks fly in both the men. So it's a powerful field here as we see the guys. So familiar faces, as they know sometimes I tend to go out hard and wild. But how about the javelin as well? The javelin sees the South African silver medalist going up against the man from Latvia. Jonas, fantastic javelin thrower. So they have just started off. Then they've been warming up there at the 70-meter mark, over the 70-meter mark, as you hear a bit of intensity there in the shot put. It was two guys that took each other on there in the shot put, as is today here with the javelin. So the man here in the colors of South Africa, or it is an international battle here. Giannis lines up for another monster. Will he give it a bit of wings as it flies and soars over the 70-meter mark? Well over the 70-meter mark. Will we get to that 80 meters once again today? So the two men taking each other on there will be Werner Thomas in the colors of NW and Johannes Skriva from Latvia. And then in the shot put, we've got three big guns taking each other on. Two, it's going to be the man from Eskom, Conradi Skeepers. He's going to be up against the silver medalist Jason van Rooyen in the colors of UJ. Well, he's going to be up against the man himself. Well, they had a mouth-watering battle in Tux when they took each other on. Let's see how far these guys have been going before we head into the 400 meters. So final number one in lane number one. It's welcome from the University of Free State here in lane one. There's going to be Karin Sander. And in lane two, fantastic youngster, Nicola Given. In lane three, from Royal Bafokeng, Marinda Kutsia, fantastic 100-meter sprinter. She's now going to take them on. In lane four, let's welcome from Elite Performance Group, Kirsten Aarons. And in lane number five, Moreneke Orlotuba from Tux. In six, let's welcome Susanna Banjo, all the way from Brit. She's a Brit, once again, taking on the South Africans.
Senior women, 400 meters first race, Honor Max. Sit.
400-meter women flat just came from 400-meter hurdles. And now currently in second position is Kutsia there from Royal Bafokeng, but in a class of her own on the outside. Seen no one there on the 200-meter mark is Susanna Banjo from British. Well, she's going to be flying there on the outside as Nicola Gibbon is trying to catch up and gaining on the inside. Well, Karin Sander also there in the colors of Free State. The final 100 meters now they approach. It's going to be Kutsia, and it's going to be all the way from British Athletics Club, Susanna Banjo, who's going to be run down here, tying up a little bit, but it's going to be Kutsia that's going to be taking this one. She's driving to that line, an incredible 53.16. Susanna will take the second one, while the spoils there will be for lane number 4, or lane number 3 rather, and lane 5 and 3. Nicola Gibbon trying to catch up there with Kirsten Aarons, but how about Moreneke coming back into this wonderful fight? So 53.16, ladies, is the time that you need to get below. 53 is the mark.
Testing.
So we welcome the second final. So It is a jam-packed lineup. It is an international warfare once again as we try to get some quality meets in search of qualification. The young man there in the colors of Lebone, 15 years old, is going to be jumping once again, trying to qualify for the Junior Olympics. So hopefully he's going to be doing it today. We'll get you all of those stats as we go. But for now, it will be final number 2 of the women's 400 meters. In lane number 2, with Tumelo Sileka from the Royal Bafokeng. Outside of her from Namibia, representing Northwest Athletics, Anay Rautenbach, in lane number 4 in the colors of Free State. Again, Ifan Aminus. And in lane 5, let's welcome from Masai, Nondumi Sokoza. So the ladies will be lining each other up to go 53 and below.
Senior women 400 meters, second race, honor marks. Sit.
So the time to beat is only about time. It is not about the position anymore. The first final already showed a bit of sparks. But how about this? Anay, while moving forward, she's streets ahead. Will they try and catch up on the inside or on the outside? The colors of Masai try to catch up with her on the 200-meter mark. But the stagger will unwind in Rautenbach's favor. She hits a 150 mark. It is going to be now all about time. She hits the 150-meter mark, and she is far away from them. She's dropped them like a hot potato. She hits the final 100 meters, and now in a final flying fly. It is going to be a great one. It's only about time, and I'm going to be pushing on. It's yet again a fight for the second position, but it's all about Anay. No one in it. 53, 54.37 as we have here in the colors of Royal Bafokeng taking the silver, and the bronze in the color of Masai in this particular race and encounter. So gents on the program, you're supposed to go off right now, so get back into the starting places. We need to get on time, so we're going to be a few seconds behind. Let's get the men as they line up now for the first 400 meters. Will be the under 20s first in lane number 1, Jean-Jacques Snyders from the NWU. In lane number 2, Boitumelo Seleka from Royal Bafokeng. And in lane 3, no. In lane 3, Kamogelo Montloba from Royal Bafokeng. Shahid Botha in lane number 3. 3 gentlemen to take each other on. Oh boy. The intensity you can hear from afar off as Blichnout shoves yet again another monster. Is it good enough? No, he shakes his head. So yet again, it is that seesaw battle as Van Rooyen now sets up for another big one. So the powerhouses have descended. Will we get another powerful shove as he goes the distance and he screams behind it? He feels good. He loves it. Yes, sir. Roger, you can hear the sparks are flying this side. Will you bring the fire and the heat today? I haven't seen you compete in such a long time, so it's going to be great to watch Roger himself, coach, athlete, go. Man, in the colors of Eskom now. The big house. Oh boy, it is all about the muscle and the intensity. Wow, a master class effort. You can see he's one of the masters. So he's not in the league of the other 2 men, the young boys or the young men. Powerful, strong as oxen. Snyders, Mutloba, Botha lining up 3 men under 20, 400 meters.
Men under 20, 400 meters, honor marks. Sit. Stand back.
So it's all about time. As we see there lurking in the shadows are the senior men waiting for their turn. An exciting youngster, Matsoso, once again back in Potch to come and show the good stuff. And how about the man with the road rage, Themba Madima, finest racer there in the 800 meters. Now going to be doing battle here in the 1 lap.
Honor marks. Sit.
Oh, Kamogelo already up on the man on the inside, but he's got a bit of company there. And Jean-Jacques Snyder's there in the colors of the NWU. They are now reaching the 200-meter mark. The time is 22 seconds. They got to be flying now. They got to empty the tank and start moving to the front. It is a man from Royal Bafokeng there in lane number 2. It's Kamogelo Matloba that's going to be chasing the man from the NWU. Snyder's there in lane number 1. It's going to be a powerful one here at the end. They're not going to leave each other to go all the way. They're going to be fighting it off. The man from Royal Bafokeng, a bit too much in the tank, in the gas, 48.45. It is not a bad time at all for the junior men, 48.45. Now it's time for the big ones to sit themselves on center stage. Bong's calling Timber there. He's in the first heat in lane 1. So Abongile Gungumane from the NWU or no UJ in lane 1, lane 2. Huizone Ramora in lane 3. Thomas Moody in the colors of Tux. And how about the man in lane number 4, Ashley Shungwane. Going to be chasing the man. Oh boy, that looks like a monster. Need to get down there. Oh boy, you can hear them calling each other on. 2026. Come on, boys. It is time to fly. It is time to make the magic come down here in the bull ring. It is now Van Rooyen's turn to hit it off. Do you have any answers? Jason now setting himself up to go. He pushes it forward with a voice and might. Oh boy, the intensity is just insane. 21.14. Woo-wee! And that is the sound of a man, tears of joy, because that is an Olympic qualifying distance. It is incredible. Come on, let's give him a round of applause. It is great. Van Rooyen, you lovely beast. Wow.
Senior man, 400 meters first race, Honor Max. Sit.
So the first 100 meters now, he hits on the outside, 9 seconds. There's the man there on the outside, a bit of both. It's going to be a lovely one to watch as the man Kunkumane on the inside now catches up and tries to smother them as they enter the bend. The bend will work in his favor as Ashley Shungwane on the outside will be showing a bit of muscle as he powers on. It's going to be a neck-on-neck battle here at the end. Oh no, sir, it's going to drop the hammer. It is going to be Nkunkumane. It's going to be Shungwane who's going to drive to that line. Look at him at full swing, at full flight, a class of his own, 46.67. Ashley Shungwane, this is a good one. So the guys are looking to go for that 44-second Olympic qualifying time. Who will get there? Who's up for the fight? Who's up for the taking? As Madima is going to be fighting on the inside in lane 1. So The sparks once again flying in Potch. Listen to this next lineup. Well, lane 1, a fantastic 800-meter man. The man from Backtrack Sports. The man behind the magic for so many, many years. He's been bringing us athletics for the athletes, by the athletes. But how about this incredible form that he finds himself in? He's going to be taking on the 400 meters this time around. Let's welcome Themba Matima in lane 1. Well, lane 2, South African silver medalist, new one this year, Joel Semenya in the 800 meters. So he's going to be also taking on the 1 lap in lane 2 in the colors of Masai. Welcome back, Henku Ice in lane 3. But he's not going to go all alone. He's going to go head-to-head alongside Unati Oliphant. They're in the colors of Free State. And way on the outside, let's welcome James Slinger. So, gents, it's only about time, gents. We don't care about positions. There is no medals up for grabs. It is only about your best times to deliver right now, right here.
Senior man, 400 meters, second race, honor marks. Sit.
Well, Madima sets off hard. That's the way he runs. He no other way of running but hard running is Themba Madima on the inside, but away on the outside is James, who sees no one on the inside, but he's got a bit of company as a man from Free State is going to be chasing him on. Unati there on the 200-meter mark. Now Henky is making a big push as Themba also is now stepping to the plate. The final 150 meters, the man on the outside in the colors of Tux, James Slinger, looking well ahead. It's going to be Madima now coming on as the stagger unwinds. Will it be Oliphant? Now they push as one man as they drive for that line. Will it be once again Semenya that powers forward? Semenya too strong. 47.86. 47.86. The previous one, Ashley, 46. So yet to be beaten is that time of 46.
Senior men, 400 meters, third race, honor marks. Sit.
Oh, it is not going to be a slow one as the gun goes off. A bit of flow at the moment. The 100-meter mark there at 10 seconds. It is Matsoso that just cruises forward. Will there be anyone that tries to catch up with him? It's Sebo Matsoso, a fantastic youngster. Let's welcome Tabang Mailula in the colors of Ghetto Sportec and lane number 5. But it's going to be Vansale that's going to chase down Matsoso. But Matsoso in a league of his own. The man is now flying on the 100-meter mark, looking like White Van Niekerk strides to the 100-meter, the very final one, the one lap. Let's welcome Sebo Matsoso in a class of his own, just back from injury, powers on now to a 47.64 as Vansale takes the second position, and third, the man from Northwest University. It is good to watch as Siabonga Tabalala there in lane number 1 just came powering forward. So what do you do if you have a 3-hour championship here in Potch that sees the biggest names, the biggest stars lining up against each other here? The long jumpers have come out. The 100-meter sprinters have come out. And there you can see in the far distance, the discus also getting themselves nice and ready. There's a newly crowned South African champ, Reed Hines, there in the discus. And moving along to the high jump, we'll get you a bit of feedback here from the triple jump as far as how the women and both the men are lying at the moment. So the current standings here. The So they're only into their first rounds. Coming up here is the Rato Stele from University of Kofsis. Powers down the runway, and the takeoff is good, and she's in. So the distance for now is 11.93. That's the distance to be beaten. So with that then, a no jump Lerato taking the lead with a distance of 12.70. So she's going to have a lot of competition here as former South African title holder, Patience Ntsingela. So in the mix. So for now, Mahlati take on her first attempt. So it is still early days, together with the men as well, still early days. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, please, all the athletes, once you have concluded your race or your event, please put on the masks. It is now very important that we stick to the COVID-19 regulations, as I see yet two big names here and coaches sitting here watching at their products, how they have prepared or how they need to execute. So just a reminder, please maintain your social distancing and keep on the masks as we prepare for the 100 meters. So the men's high jump yet to reach climax. Discus starting off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, time and time again, the big names descend in Potchefstroom to come and have a big tussle. So the javelin went over the 70-meter mark numerous times when they prepared themselves. The discus about to start. And how about Jason van Rooyen with a monster of an effort there in the men's shot put. So qualifying for, well, now first up will be the senior women final number 100 meters from KwaZulu-Natal. Snetemba Ngema in lane 1, Nicola van der Merwe in lane 2, Pumzile Ndizi from Swaziland in lane 3. And how about that 2019 silver medalist, Rose Trehies in the house in the colors of Tux, Petunia BC in lane 5, and in lane 6, also in the colors of Tux, we pay lots of Messi. Fantastic lineup. See who's gonna get there. Well, lovely away. The second time of asking, will it be Rose? Will it be Rose that's going to be there? Who's going to get there before her? Will it be Pumzile on the outside that's going to pawn? Oh, yes, 11.72. A lovely time there on the outside. Petunia Ubisi, fantastic in the colors of Tux Rose there, being chased down. She led for most of the way. Just on with the last 10 meters or so, caught up with her and just dipped on the line. So 11.72. Final number 2 of the women's 100-meter dash. Lane 1 sees a senior, one of the masters there in lane number 1, Jolene Jacobs. How about this fantastic youngster coming up here in lane number 2? Let's welcome Jessica Bompas. And in lane number 3, also fantastic hurdler, a sprinter of now Christine Fox. And in lane number 4, there in the colors of Fast Feet, Shanice Mons in lane 4. Vielle Mbisha from University of Free State. Sharice Jones in lane 6 from Tux. .100-meter action coming down to you from the MacArthur Stadium here in Potchefstroom. If you've just joined us via Squared Sports, good afternoon and welcome to yet another league meet. It is league meet number 8. So Lerato lining up here in the women's triple jump, as she is the current leader last time I had a look. Now it's time for the women to fly in the 100-meter dash. Oh, lovely away. First time of asking. How about Jolene here in lane number 1, powering forward? Will it be here in the colors of Fast Feet? Will it be Christine Fox? Right here, it's going to be Jolene. That's going to lovely flyer. 11.60. Oh, yes, and a fist bump there in the air. Christine Fox will take second. I'm not sure quite well who took the third position there. Well, the women 100-meter delivering here. Jolene Jacobs. Fantastic flyer there. Oh, red flag. Will Lerato still stick ahead of them? Well, she was leading at a distance of 12.70. She was happy with her previous attempt. Well, she leads it still. Patience Tigela at 12.91. Nolwazi Mashaba at 12.32. And then the big one was here by Lerato, a 13.42. What will the response be from Matlati in the colors of UJ? She lines up and powers forward. What will the response be? Will she have any answers? She steps over and will definitely get a red flag. No answers for that 13.42. It is a monstrous attempt. .100-meter action. It is the turn of the junior men, 20 years of age. In lane 1, Olebogeng Klapi We're ready to fly. Vuyondlovu in lane 2. Akanya Masikane from Royal Bafokeng in lane 3. Kutsisa Rampete in lane 4 in the colors of UJ. Our 4 gents that will be doing battle here in the colors of UJ, Olebogeng Kapi, Vuyondlovu from the Northwest University, or the NWU. Akanya Masikane from Royal Bafokeng in lane 3, lane 4. Kutsisa Rampete in the colors of Lebone. So Roger now lining up. Well, he's been in fantastic form. Look at that powerful drive for that as he now goes. Will he get a red tape? Once again, the red one. Unfortunately so. En ja, dat was fair, Roger. Dat was fair. Men 100 meter dash. Men 20. Lovely away this time around. The second time, will it be Olebogeng Klapi in lane number 1 that pass forward? Or will it be the man Vuyo that's going to be chasing him to the line? They are neck on neck. 10-5-1. 10-5-1 in Poch. Oh, lolo. Can the senior men go any faster? Well, you need not wonder too long. You need not ask yourself too long. Will someone go below that 10 mark? Will the sparks fly as we line up for a second mouth-watering one? It is going to be the senior men final 100 meters. In lane number 1, representing University of Free State, Nylan Lativa. Or Lavita. In lane number 2, it is going to be Spusiso Matsejwa. In lane 3, Jan Kuala from Royal Bafokeng. Lechokonolos Putukele. Once again in lane 4, MJ Mardi from University of Johannesburg. In lane 5, Rivaldo Roberts, Tux. Lane 6, Jordan Trice in the colors of Northwest University. And how about that speed train back in Potch once again? Let's welcome Jerome Bandre. Kyk vir hy man se potries. Genade, that is a big piece of machinery. Will they run with the big machine is the question. Will they get to a 10-5-1? The man from the Free State lines up and he goes on. Well, there's a big call for support there from the athletes as the man lines up for another monster of a triple jump. Will he get there? Will it be a solid one as he chases down that line? It is a monster. Will he get a white flag? Yes, he gets one. Oh, the past 3 jumps have been getting red flags. 100-meter action. Jerome Bangi, then lane 8, Jordan Tires, in lane number 7, Rivaldo Roberts, and 6, MJ Marty, and 4, or 5 rather. Well, a bit of a flying start there from the man, Nylan Lavita in lane number 1. Will he be chased down as the speed train now? Winds up for a bit of more speed. The man in lane number 2 is going to fly away 10-4-2. It is quite quicker than the previous one. Spusiso Matsejwa, fantastic here in lane number 2. So now, second final of 3. 10-5-1, 10-4-2. Can someone do a bit of magic here today? A bit of wind. 13-0-3 and a sigh there by Patience Ntsingela. Still leading the fight here is Lerato from Kofsis with a 13-4-2. So lane 1, let's welcome the man from University of Free State, Snesipo Tambi or Lulu. In lane number 2, Kutso Rasaka in the colors of Tux. In lane 3, Alva and Justin from Malaysia. Then lane 3, lane 4 belongs to Sfisomia, the former Prestige College athlete. Lerato wants your support here in the triple jump. She is the current leader. She's at a beautiful 13-4-2. Can she go even further? She set up and gets herself, well, the first outing here in Potchefstroom. Can she do a bit of magic? Lines up and powers forward. The takeoff is good. And she soars into the pit. Will she be happy once more? So, looking at the athletes, always know from their body language. Like Jason, when he went for that monstrous throw, he knew it was big. He knew it was special. $13-2-0 for that one. The outside of Mia in lane 6, Pumzi Lemkolo from Brakpan. Joaquin Baloy sets off in lane 8. Oh, the first flyer there already moving forward. Alvin Justin from Malaysia in lane number 3. Or will it be the man in the colors of Texkutiso Rasaka that's going to fly down on the inside? 10-3-8. Oh, you see it getting faster. It's getting faster. The man on the inside there, closest to the stadium, wasn't seen, but did he get there? As Obakeng, did he get there before the man in lane 2, Kuto Rasaka? 10-3-8. 10:05, Theodore Young, can you get there? Theodore Young back from a lengthy injury. And he's back in action once again. Welcome back, son. It is good to have you out here in Potchefstroom. Let's welcome the gentleman in final number 3 of the senior men 100-meter dash in the colors of Boxer. Slosapo Dingozwayo in lane number 3. Also, lane 2 looks vacant at the moment. Number 3, lane number 3 in Tando Motsepe. They're in the colors of Peak Performance. And in lane number 4, let's welcome the 2019 200-meter bronze medalist, Theodore Young. Former student there from Rensburg. On the outside of him in lane 5 will be Mark Gaines in the colors of KwaZulu-Natal. From Royal Bafokeng will be in 6. Oliver Mwimba in lane number 7. And in lane 8, Pimelo Moje. 100-meter dash as the stadium fills with smoke. Who's going to get to that 10:05 mark? Roger Haitangi looking for your support. He's got a massive one line up here. Can he get one viable one in? Just relax, Roger. Just relax and get us one big one in. He takes off. It's red again. Meter dash, here we go. They set into the blocks. Who will chase them down? Will it be Theodore Young or will it be Mark Gaines on the inside of him? A lovely start there by Dinguzwayo in lane number 1. Will Theodore Young come back as the man in lane number 3? It's going to be Ntando is going to power on, but the man from Royal Bafokeng 10:32. Well, I think he smoked you there on the inside from Royal Bafokeng. Looked like he got there first. Khaletang Ramorwa looked fast there on the inside from Royal Bafokeng, but it was a lovely fight. It's good to have you back, Theodore Young. Welcome back, young man, from a lengthy injury, having his first blast yet again here in the 8th meet here in Potchefstroom. It is good to watch all the athletes as they get themselves to a proper performing condition. But how about that? Now the clothes are getting off, and it is time for the serious jumper. The bar raisers are in the house. Mpolinks, South African crowned champion 2021, is yet again in the mix. $15.20, there is the mark for Sefako. Well, he's best for now, $15.20. So the previous one was $14.93. So with that jump, it doesn't take him there. Bukisha from UJ taking a monstrous jump of 16.19. His best jump. Tsuma now coming up. He's looking for your support. Tsuma is the current leader with a 16.19. Can he get even further as he lines up? He appreciates your support and he powers down the rain. The takeoff is good. It looked like he was going to fly from there. It looked very, very convincing and bailed out. So the men are currently busy with their 5th round. And how about this for a surprise in Potchefstroom? Tsingela and Mashaba both currently being downed. Can they race to the bar? Lerato taking a distance of 13.42 to hold firm to that position or the top boss spot. Tsingela now powers to that line. She takes off and she gets a red flag. So the sparks flying early already. The big names in the country coming here to the house. But how about this? Thinking that you all there from home can see the pole vault. There's a little youngster here that is lining up here. And the fantastic story is she is treading in the shoes of her elder brother, who is a South African champion, who is a fantastic pole vaulter. Well, young Van Wyk is in the house in the colors of Boland. So we'll get her stuff as soon as the competition intensifies. So it is good to have you here in Potch. Al die pot van die Boland. Good to see the familiar faces here in the high jump. This young lady sitting here next to me, and she is one of the big names here in, and she's got a passion for high jump. There's a young man also standing there with the yellow cap for his arms, and another one, a big gun there. So it is lovely to be here out here in Potchefstroom as a polling South African gold medalist during the Caesar Medical Fund SA Track and Field Combined Championships. That height is 211. Meneer Marks, onthou was dit 5 weke terug. Toe sy op sy beste vorm van sy lewe, voor die championships, né? Toe spring hierdie jong man op 'n 2.25, maar hy spring omtrent 'n 2.30. Paul Links can go there. Just need to loosen himself up and believe that he can really fly. Man from the Free State now up against Paul Links. He cleared that one. He had about 10 centimeters to spare in between him and the bar. Katlego almost seems to be traveling quite a distance from where he takes off to where the bar is from where I stand. So he travels quite a lot of bar that he needs to clear. So the technical aspect of this is they need to clear the least possible bar available instead of just time traveling over the bar and crossing a whole lot of piece of that bar. Just a little piece is what's required to clear as the 800 meters sets. So 3 ladies in the 800 meters. And with no surprise that Gladys will move forward. Oh, she runs there in the colors of UJ, or Free State rather. And she is a fantastic runner from all the way from Lesotho. So we'll see how this one is going to pan out. The first 200 meters completed. The call is Hlalanaye. Stick with her. Stay there where she is. Hlalanaye. Let's see if she will stick around with her. As Gladys has a fantastic finish. They hit the bell. The time is just 1 minute 10 seconds from where I stand, and it's still powering forward. Is Gladys there in the colors of Free State? Well, will she be powering on? They've got 300 more meters to complete to see who's going to be crowned the queen here in Potchefstroom. Well, in the colors of Masai, they're running in the women 20 category. Tini Kondala, well, she is sticking with her. Well, she is staying with her. She can't seem to shake her off as they hit the final 150-meter mark. Well, will the Olympian once again drop the hammer as the youngster makes a bit of room to get on the outside of her? It's going to be a lovely one. A lot of pressure now putting on Sillo there to power forward. The youngster now powering forward. Who's going to get there? They are now shoulder to shoulder. They are neck on neck. They are just flying to that 800-meter final mark. It is done 2 minutes 14 and some change. Well, who took that one? It was lovely to watch as the youngster just powered forward there, taking the senior, well, an Olympian, and putting her to the sword. And that is the end of the road for the man in the colors of University of Free State. Oh, sparks flying in Potch. Olympic qualifying distance in the shot put. And then the far end, yet again, Red Heinz. So it's time for Paul once again to get into his own special place. In his own mind, empty stadium, no competitors, one man to jump against himself. So it takes a lot from an athlete when there are no other takers gunning for your top spot. once again defending his South African title by himself, to himself, for himself. Charging down the runway. Will she get a white flag? Is Patience, and will that distance tickle even that top spot at 13.42? That attempt, a better attempt for the day. Thus far in round number 5, Patience 13.09 as the men 800 meters. So quite a big field lining up here in the men's 800-meter final. So only one final together with so it's 2 races here at once, 16-20. It is the men 20 and the men 25, 800 meters. Hannes Nudia there in the colors of University of Free State. Abraham Ngamane from Masai. They're somewhere in the middle of the park there where they are. Kabelo Muhlozi currently in second. The 2019 CSO American Fund gold medalist is now in the second position. It is 800 meters. Did I see the man around Mokopane is on the list? Can't get a hold of him as the man here. Ngamane leads the fight, leads the force as Rantu Mokopane sits here at the back. It's 800 meters. Well, he's a 1,500 meter specialist. He is a steeplechaser. Is the man now going to step out of the race as they hit the 300 meter mark? It is 200 meters, 300 meters now remaining. It is yet again the man Mutlozi as there's a bit of a tug and a push to say, you need to open up. Boys, we've seen a lot of drama. You need not to push. Please, guys, let's keep it clean. Let's fly, rather fly on the outside. Don't try and get through the inside as Mutlozi now opens up a bit of a gap and a bit of a room. The final 100 meters now and counting. It is 800 meters. Whereas now he's opened up. Now he's went on the outside. And now there's the surge on the outside. It's going to be a fantastic run here as the man in the colors of Masai has too much gas, too much power, 150 and some change. Well, he had a lot of work to do there on the 250 meter mark. They started pushing and pudging to see who wants to open up, and no one opened for him. If you want to run, run on the outside, son. So it is good to watch. 800 meters done and dusted. Ngamane not failing to deliver. The time 150 as we set our eyes still on the triple jump. The discus there going into the bull ring as newly crowned South African champ. Is it from this far? Yes, Riet Hines moves into. She had a lovely tussle together with Ishka Senegal. And with the very last throw, she was then crowned the queen of discus. So yet more competition here. You can see the bar is still being raised up. Paul Links went at 216. Last time I was there, 216. So should be 221 or 220 where they're trying to get to. His personal best set up here 4 weeks ago in Potch at 2 meters 26. I sit now to Roger. Come on, Roger. Get us a big jump, but get us a decent, good one into the pit, young man. You're going to move. He is one of Namibia's very finest. Well, multiple title holder, national title holder, and he's looking for your support. Athletes that are here. Roger Haitangi in the colors of UJ. Sets off with that big monster of a take runway. Powerful as he lines up. It was big. Let's just check how far that could have been. He was just a little bit behind. 16.14. Yet another man looking for a better support there as he sets himself to go for another big jump, also in the colors of UJ. Junior went a best of 15.29 in the previous round. The wind with this one, 1.5 meters per second. So, for the long jumpers, know when they need to get themselves ready. We are within the final rounds. The final rounds for the triple jumpers. But the high jump is only now getting intense, is only now reaching its climax. As in Paul Links, the lofty man pushes the bar higher. So anticipating that he would go. Yet another lineup and a call for a big jump. I win, away to quarter. It's time to fly, it's time to go. It's good. Is it big? It was a good takeoff, but is it big enough? So he's got a best of 15.32. Yes, it's bigger. It's 15.52. Better than his 3 other attempts or 4 other attempts, which were at 14.93, 14 or 15.20, and 15.32. This one, 15.52. So the final jump for this young man who went over the 16 meters, the only man today to clear the 16 meters. Can he get there once again? He went at 15 meters, 15.53, 16.19, and now is going to line up again once again. Let's see whether he get a big jump. It is good, and the takeoff is good. The finish, not that great, but will it be 16? Well, he concurs that he rushed it. But that wind was at 3.5 meters per second. 15.82 for the final round. Now we set up for the ladies for their final rounds. Come on, patience. It is time now to fly. Former South African champ now lining up. Can she once again take her throne back as she sets off, and she is now in a deep space. It is time for the women's triple jump. Patience Nsingela lining up for her very final triple jump. Well, she bows out. Let's give her a round of applause. That is her final attempt. So the next one, it is now time for the 110-meter hurdles. Jerome Boundary will be in lane 1 or lane 2. So it's a combined one. All the way they go over TV, so we'll say, well, they rise first. There's one man. It's going to be the man on the outside in the colors of KHS. The youngster is going to be powering on, and now it's going to be leading the one. Jerome Banja coming down. It's going to be Emil Keiser. It puts them to the sword with a time of 14.01 unofficial time. So now to move it on to the 100 meters. Before we have one of the big races of the evening, the 2,000 meters. So keep your eyes on the triple jump. Keep your eyes on the high jump. It is the final rounds here with the women's triple jump. Lerato will be now heading for her final jump. She is the current leader, or champ at the moment, with a distance of 13.27. Can she go for another big jump? Well, Sitlele now powers on. Will she be crowned here today as she powers on to that runway? It is a good takeoff. Will it be big? Will anyone get close to her? Oh, no! Oh, no! Paul Links! Oh! Oh, boy. He went over. And just when he got onto his feet, it just came tumbling down, just like dominoes. Goodness me. So entertaining. Only drama that athletics can bring. Paul Links delivering a bit of drama here at the very depth. Well, wherever you're watching from, if you're watching via Squared Sports, if you're watching on your phone, on your mobile, wherever you are, this is the moment. Right now, Paul Links has got an attempt for his personal best. His personal best is 226. Here, the height with the bar now is 227. Can he get there? Edging closer. We need a big jump from him. He's been in this kind of situations. He's done this a couple of times. And then after this, I'll ask you the question. Deep, deep in his mental preparation state. Far away from the competition before he comes back. Hush and quiet comes down on the MacArthur Stadium as Paul Links attempts his all-time height, 227. Oh boy, let's give him a nice round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, it is his new personal best at 227. It's still rattling. It's still having us at awe and at gaze. Paul Links, South African champion once again. And now today here, flying over the bar, mano a mano. Well, a lovely race all by herself. Oh, no. Did she try and go? No, it is all for the spoils. But, well, it was too much here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I said I will ask the question after he clears this height. My question is, for all the top coaches that understand jumping and how much jumping takes out of an athlete. So, Paul's currently standing at 10 jumps. He's completed for the day. How many jumps does a world-class athlete like himself have in him? He's at 10 jumps. His coach said to me once 14, and then he said, okay, mid-season 12. So, assuming he's got 2 more big... Oh, he gaat ons. Well, she barely clears that one, and then now she looks good. Now she's safe for away. And how about this? Getting a second bite at it, and she did not disappoint in having a bite of that cake. Now she takes it all the way home. A lovely one-man run, but the goat has delivered. The goat is delivering once again. So, getting into his personal space. What I've learned with Paul is I need to get in touch and then leave him alone to get inside his own space for him to deliver the magic. The height. Yes. Well, I don't know in how many years, ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on this. It hasn't been attempted for the past few years. No man has attempted to go 2 meters 30. Paulings is doing it here in Potchefstroom. Big jump is the call here from Velko, and a big jump is going to require from him. He's going to make history. If he clears this one, or when he clears this one, he's going to make history on South African soil. Now he's inside his personal thinking space. Cometh the hour. Will the athlete raise? He got up nicely. He looked good at about midway through his takeoff. Can Paulings write a bit of history today? 2 meters 30 has never been attempted in a few decades, I suppose, in South Africa. So, you don't have any idea how close that one is. You don't have any idea. Paulings lofting up. And in your eye line there, the youngster Van Wyk clearing the crossbar. So, Paulings. He looked so good in his whole approach. Everything about that jump. So the whistle has gone down, and I haven't put any emphasis on this race. You watching from home, watch out. Well, if anyone have been doubting, if anyone has been thinking, she's back on the track again. And ladies and gentlemen, watch next week, 5,000 meters. A worldwide message will be sent out. Today, we'll take it easy, 2,000 meters. The chuckles that Mukhari just gave here when she was about to start there, when she was hearing Mukhari, she just started to laugh, and that's what athletics is all about. And watch out for Utlares as she goes on the far end. She leads this one, but it is a big field. It is a quality field. How about this? 2,000-meter women. Molete there in third position, currently in the colors of Marion Roberts. Hasn't had a bit of running. Oh, poor Lynx. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry. That high jump, well, for the first time, a young man. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Lynx, a new personal best, 2:27, an attempted 2:30. It is incredible. It is so unspoken of. It is what a mouth-watering one. But back on the track, which gets preference. Happy belated birthday is the call, and so it is, John Fissler. Happy belated birthday, and thank you so much to you and your team making sure. I mean, 8th meet, 2nd position at nationals, 5th at the juniors. It is incredible, all the work that you guys do here at ACNW. Fantastic, well done, guys. It's lovely to be out here in Potch, 2,000 meters. Well, the queen of long jump is here in the house. 6:30 something, Unai is here in the mix. It is so wonderful. Just a few weeks, 2 weeks after the nationals, we are back in it, and it is this time in the form of a league meet here in Potchefstroom. And for in such a long time, Mukhari hasn't been on the track. And I saw her 4 weeks ago, to be exact, at the AGN for the very first time. Custer never grimmeth, never showed any pain, even when she was running top flight 800 meters. But with that first race that she came back, she just battled for a little bit. But now she is back with a vengeance, and now it is all to set her eyes on Tokyo. Will she go there and put down all the naysayers? It is Mukhari Semenya in the house. Well, as Tepang just moves out, she set up the pace here for the first bit of this running. And now in second position, we've got the Kesa Molete, and third, a youngster, runner Rochelle Leistra. She's a fantastic road runner, but well, she is now hitting the track. But how about this form in Mukhari? For the first time now, she is back, and she is just looking smooth, looking in control, looking powerful and strong. With 800 meters to go, the time is 3:36. Mukhari Semenya, we'll see what that time will be as she's now powering forward, as Kesa now far distant with about 40 meters. This is the quality. Well, Indeed, herself, Kesai is a quality athlete here in the colors of Marian Roberts, but it is all about Semenya at the moment. This is the class that she is. The time still now is 4:03, 4:04. She's about 1,200 meters to go. She's in incredible form. 2,000-meter women final here in Potchefstroom. It is the 31st. Oh, it is incredible to be out here. It is the 29th, rather, here in Potchefstroom at the MacArthur Stadium. It is such a beautiful meet. It is such a compact, high, explosive power. But Mogadi is just about to show that she is back and she means business. Look at the lead that she's got at the moment. Will she now raise the bar? She takes the clock. Will she go even further? 69. 1:11 is the time now. She needs to go 4:49, 4:50. Will it be a 65 lap? Can she get there? Can she get as close to a 60? How fast is she willing to go as she's just cruising past? It is 300 meters to go. The time 5:02, 5:03. It is all about Mogadi Semenya. It is all about the multi Olympian gold medalist Mogadi Semenya, now running to the 200-meter mark. Can she even power forward? The time now 5:19, 5:20, 5:21 with a bit more to run. 150 now to run is Mogadi Semenya. Can she get there? 5:30, 5:29, 5:30 now is the time. Can she go 100 meters? Ladies and gentlemen, let us bring her home. Mogadi Semenya, Caster Semenya, the multi-Olympian. Look at her powerful. Look at her strong. This is how you run. If you are a top quality athlete, this is how you run. She shows a bit of muscle. 5:51 and some change. Watch out for the 5,000 meters. She will qualify. Will she do the good stuff? Can she get there? Well, that is the question on so many people's eyes or on their lips. Mogadi, it is all about you. Beautiful. 5:51. Kesa Molete now coming to the fore as has a bit of more running to go. She's had the bell already. 100 meters to go. There's Kesa Molete in the colors of Marian Roberts. Hadn't been competing for such a long time, but now finally she's got a bit of running to do. And Leistra also now there at the 100-meter mark. Molete to finish it off. The time unofficial there, 5:51 for Mogadi Semenya. As Leistra now, and the junior here, she's a fantastic road runner, and now she will finish off the 2,000 meters. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, just an announcement for all the athletes that have concluded their competition. Please to exit the stadium as part of the COVID-19 regulations. Please exit the stadium or do it in such a way that you are not visible, because at the moment everyone can see there on Square Sports how everyone is inside the stadium. It is well below 500 people, but ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you keep your masks on and you keep your social distancing. And please make sure that once you have concluded you exit the stadium. Well. Tian Kleinhans, you beauty, welcome once again in the stadium. For the first time, well, it was so good. I wasn't even there to watch you run, coming after an injury and being crowned the national champion, the gold medalist in the men's 110-meter hurdles. It was so beautiful. When I watched that replay, I watched it like 50 times to see how you broke a national champion into two halves, that he even stopped running. It was so amazing. It was incredible. He absolutely, oh, lovely, he's finishing it off. So back to that story. Tiaan Kleinhans broke a national champ in two halves that he stopped running. I mean, in that semi-final, or in that heat, the very first day, he put him under pressure, and Tiaan clipped the second last hurdle. Or didn't clip it, he actually broke it in two. And then went into the final to break the champion, to become the champion. You breaker. Fantastic. It is great being out here. All the top athletes. It's now time for the 5,000-meter race walk. 5 kilometer. Should be 5,000 meters. Once again, the Kun family is in the house, and the smiles are there once again. So this young man medaled at the Twiza Asa Championships, and his sister also medaled, where we had new South African queen crowned in the women's 20-kilometer race walk. Now, Kun, she was then crowned the bronze medalist. Now, Antonio Farmer was crowned the bronze medalist as well in the men's 20-kilometer walk. Once again, just a reminder for the athletes, once you have concluded your competition, please exit the stadium as per the COVID-19 regulations. And only the coaches to enter once you are competing. Once you're done, need to keep the COVID-19 regulations, and that's the So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined us via Squared Sports, if you're watching from the comfort of your home or anywhere where you're enjoying a coffee, we are at the moment watching the South African Queen in the long jump as she sets off once again. She had a monstrous jump in the national championships. Well, can she go once again? Unai Creer lining up to go. It is good to watch as she powers down that runway. It will be a red light. Well, it was so good to watch her during the national championships. As the sparks are flying, the Zivalco having a lot, the motivating his sister. He's not only a sportsman, but he's a family man as well. The pole vault at full swing, and the high jump is about to reach its full swing. But how about that performance for the day? Jason van Rooyen, everything he's worked for, his hard work, his efforts, paying off on a night like this in Potchefstroom to throw a monster of a shot put, to qualify such. It is so magnificent. It is just breathtaking to watch. So Karina van Wyk, also here in the pole vault, the junior. So the long jump, now on the way, the women's long jump as Griva is now in the pit. It is the women's long jump and the men's long jump. Mara Griva from Latvia. So Unai Creer in the colors of NW Athletics. Lerato Stele from University of Free State had a wonderful time in the triple jump, where she took on the big names in Patience Ntsingela and Nowazi Mashaba. Carissa van Wyk there in the colors of NW, Shannon Verster in the colors of Tux. Mari Robbie there in the colors of the University of Free State. Nolowazi Mashaba, Masai Athletics Club. And Latvia's Mara Griva. So once again, great to watch Alan Cumming, South African crown champion, there in the hammer throw. Tian Pretorius as well, Elaine Pretorius, Leandri Giel, Marga Cumming. Those are the participants in the So Ken Lerato once again show a bit of spark, show a bit of flame here. In the long jump, she took the triple jump. But this time around, she's up against the newly crowned South African champion, Unai Creer, and the multi-talented Mara Griva. Now pause on. Well, it's good. So I saw Tannie Ans yet again in the house. It is good to see Tannie Ans yet again here in Potchefstroom. Thinking this time around she brought along with Thabo Matsuso. So once we are still watching the long jump, you can see there having her watchful eye. I was just mentioning her without even knowing that you guys at home can see her. Tanians, can you please give us a wave? Tanians there at the center of your screen. You guys that see, she is the coach of the man that has gone or going to the United States. Wait van die kerk. There you have her. Right. Moving along, it is still the race walk. Kun there in second position, or in the first position in the men's race walk. Oh, close to that 7-meter mark. It's behind. So now you can see there is a dominant piece of race walking, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching from home, there's a bit of history to be made now in the junior race walking. She's going to attempt, it's 23 seconds that she needs to go, 23 minutes that she needs to go to break the South African junior record. Will she get there? She's well inside, ladies and gentlemen. Surely this is going to be great. Surely this is insane. She's going to make it comfortably so. Marissa Swanepoel to take 23.27. The record was at 23.30. And yes, she deserves a well round of applause. Another one falls in Potchefstroom. Another mouth-watering display Oh, so much hard work. You can see the tears of joy as she now basks in the ambiance of her new crown or her new title next to her name. It is insane. The junior record just falling here. And a new record or improved here in Potchefstroom. She attempted it in the silence. She didn't make too much of a hustle about it, but she did it in style with 3/300ths of a second down on at 23 minutes 27. It was at 23 minutes 30, and she did it in 23:27 and some change. So still sticking around with the 5,000 meter race walk or 5 kilometer race walk. Assuming that it is around the track and not on the road, this would be 5,000 meter race walk and not 5 kilometer race walk. If it was on the road, it would be 5 kilometers. Welcome to Potchefstroom. Motobi Sivaloi, Legend 57 or Legend Monk. One of the legends of road running. Now he indulges himself just in park runs. Sfisomi, are they getting the red card? The men's long jump. So from here, the sparks will fly as we are awaiting the 200 meters. We'll get on first with the action, 200 meter action. It will be the women 200 meters, 2 finals that will go down there. So it's only about time and not about positions. Gentlemen, this is what you're watching at the moment. It is the women's long jump. And there you have a newly crowned South African title holder, Yune Krier. She sets off with a powerful run, lots of speed. Too far beyond. See where that black tape is on her hamstring. 2 weeks before national championships, right here, she injured her hamstring, and it was so doubtful that she would compete in the nationals. But how about that? She came with a vengeance, and she took the South African title. So the moment is now, and it has arrived. It is time to introduce to you your final of the women's 200 meters. Final number 1. In lane 1 from Fast Feet, let's welcome yet again. She took part in the 100 meters, or most of them took part in the 100 meters, as well as the 400 meters. And now they're going to take each other on the 200 meters. 8 lanes, 8 ladies. Shanice Marnus from Fast Feet in lane 1. Soso Ngwesi in lane 2 from the University of Free State. Anay Rautenbach in lane 3 in the colors of NWU. Rose Klehi, Tux, 2019 silver medalist, 100 meters. Jolene Jacobs, Private Athletics Club. Well, she doesn't look to line up there at the moment. On the outside of her is supposed to be Nicola Gibbon in lane 6. And how about this? A 2019 gold medalist, 400 meters woman, Zane van der Walt, entertaining youngster, It sets in lane 7. And Petunia Albisi, fantastic sprinter in the 100 meters, sets in lane 8. Blocks, they set, 200-meter woman. Well, it is a safe start, 200 meters women. They on the outside. Zane van der Walt once again running like she used to do. Flat out running. She took out the boxing gloves. Will Ane catch up with her on the inside? It's going to be Ane Rotenbach. It's going to run away with this one. But it is good to see Zane van der Walt once again powering on. It is Ane that's going to go there. 23 seconds, 0.89. Zane will take the silver. And the bronze will be there for Rose Tree. That was in lane number 4. It was a beautiful run. Ane just showing the speed. But for me, this race, for the first time in such a long time, it is magnificent to see Zane van der Walt once again running like I used to know her. I used to watch her running during her school days. Ladies and gentlemen, that lady knew only one way of running, and that was fast running, hard running. Doesn't matter whether it's a semi-final, whether it's a heat. Zane van der Walt put the hammer down and she crushed each and every one. Will she get back there is my dream and my hope. So just to confirm that unofficial record broken here. The previous record was not a 23:30, but a 23:37. So she broke it with about 10 seconds. Incredible, 23.27.40. So yet again, let's introduce to you, as we saw Ane running powerfully so in the 200 meters. Let's welcome the women's final 200 meters, final number 2. In lane number 1, Snetemba Ngema from KwaZulu-Natal. So it's good to see her once again coming through, because last time I saw her was during her school days in the colors of KZN, where she took the gold medal at the schools championship. Now she's back as a senior. On the outside of her, Giselle Magerman. In lane 2, lane 3, Shirley Nkwembuzi. Christine Fox in 4, Wipelo Messi in 5, Nicola van der Merwe in 6, Jessica Bompas in lane 8, lane 7. Away safely as they chase for time. Magerman stepping onto Shirley's shoulder there on the inside. It's going to be Shirley Nkumvi. It's going to be running along with Magerman on the outside of her. Gibbon trying to catch up, and on the outside Wipelo. Christine Fox also trying to fight on. But ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Shirley Nkumzi. 23.63. Magerman to take the second spot. And the third to go to Nicola van der Merwe. In lane 6, Yet again, welcome to Potchefstroom. Welcome to league meet number 8, the second last one for the year. From here on, it will be time for the road races to get on the way. Let's welcome the men 200 meters. Program just reshuffling a little bit. The men 200 meters. So we'll get on straight with it. It will be 3 finals. The first one of 3. Letlogonolo Sepotokele in lane 1 from Tshwane University of Technology. In lane number 2, let's welcome. Is he there? Yes, he's there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this youngster has just baffled me. Watch out for him. He's a 400-meter hurdler, and now he's going to be running in the 200 meters. Let's welcome in the colors of Tux, Lindo Gora in lane number 2. So on the outside of him, in the colors of Boxer, will be the man Sulusapo Dinguzayo. And in lane number 4, the man from Malaysia, didn't pitch this time around. On the outside of him, in lane 5, Pimela Moje. Young Koala in lane 6. Gert Jonker, who's the lane 7. So another man there from Latia, taking on the runway in the men's long jump. Well, it would have been such a big jump had he been on that board. He was about half a foot behind the plank. So final. Final number 1 of 3. Well, the youngster coming in here, he took the silver medal in the men's 400-meter hurdles. Can he do it once again here? Well, a double tap. Can't be good. It could be that the man in the colors of Boxer is in a bit of trouble. Silusapo Dinguzayo. Yes, indeed, he is done and dusted. Silusapo Dinguzayo from Boxer. So one less to be taken. So gents, it's not about position, it is about time. The fastest time will win. There's 3 legs. blocks they go for the second time around. I start this time around as I start the man on the inside there in lane number 1 is going to be looking really good. This is Little Honolas Putukele as he take on the man. Now they are in one line. The man on the outside also looking good. It's going to be a lovely one here. And Jan Kola on the outside. It's going to be the man as he ties up there at the end. 21.72. 21.72. So Putukele takes that one. So let's welcome the gents as they line up in their lanes. Final number 2, we welcome the man on the outside there in the colors of NWU. In lane 8, Vuyo Ndlovu. And in lane number 7, let's welcome Selo Siping. So it's going to be the man in lane 8 will be Vuyo Ndlovu. And in lane 5, Khaletang Ramora. Lane 4, Jonas Lekau from University of Limpopo. In lane 3, welcome Theodore Young. Lane 2 belongs to Tumisang Shezi from Tshwane University of Technology. And in lane 1, University of Free State, Oratile Setlabi. So now yet again from Latvia, Mara Greva wants your support, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're sitting in the stadium or at home. It is... Powerful run, she takes it. And the takeoff is good. It will be just below that 6 meter mark. We know she is no stranger to the 630s. So it's final number 2 of the men's 200 meters who will be powering on this time around. Will it be the silver medalist from 2019? There in lane number 3, Theodore Young, as he's now being chased by the man on the inside. It's going to be Shabalala. It's going to be a big good run here. At the end, it's going to be who's going to be tying up. And the 200 meters, the man in lane 5 shuts down. 21.04. Yes, it is a beautiful Khalaletang Ramora coming back strong at the Well, he caught them at the last bit of the race. Now time to welcome the men final number 3. So 21.03. Or was it 21.04? 21.04 as the coaches jump up in the air as Shaba goes there for a lovely distance. Will it clear the 6-meter mark is the question. Well, I don't know whether you remember many moons in 2017, still a youngster, she did magic here in the long jump. Is she back again in Potch to replicate the same? So final number 3 of the men's 200 meters. MJ Mori there in the colors of the University of Johannesburg. Pumzi Lemkolo from Brakpan in lane 2. Kuzo Rasaka, lane 3. On the outside of him is the man Janis Leitis. Janis Leitis indeed from Latvia. He's busy taking part in the men's long jump, is Janis. But now he's going to be focusing on the 200 meters as track has got preference over the field events. So once he's done here, he'll head back to the long jump. On the outside of Janis Leitis will be the man Kuitione Ramorwa from Royal Bafokeng. Evander Kasembego in lane 6, and in lane 7 Obakeng Baloi from Northwest University. So trying to catch up on time. We are a little bit behind. If these guys can just line up, we should be on the way with the men's 200 meters. Trying to catch up there. It is the final race of the men.